Hello there, guys. Welcome back to the world of football. Here is your Europa League round of 16 draw / predictions. We have just seen the Champions League. Well, hopefully you would have just seen the Champions League video. And now here is your Europa League video. Some of the teams I may not know that much about, so I'm just going to give a brief prediction of who I think is going to go through. So, first, we have Real Sociedad versus Manchester United. I think Manchester United will go through. I'm just keeping it brief. Real Sociedad, I don't really know that much about. I just think that Man United will beat them. That's all I have. If Man United don't beat them, it'll be funny. But we'll see what happens. Next, we have FCSB Bucharest versus Olympique Lyon. Now, I do know a bit about this team because it's a Romanian team and I am Romanian, so I can give you a brief understanding. All I know is that this team is actually doing well in the Romanian league. And I actually think they'll have a chance of going through. But in the end, I think Olympique Lyon will knock them out. Sorry to the Romanians out there, but yeah, I think Olympique Lyon will knock FC Bucharest out. Next, we've got Fenerbahce versus Rangers. Now, this game is going to be interesting. Jose Mourinho, Fenerbahce manager. Obviously, there was that whole scandal of him with the racism, Galatasaray. Not going to go into that really here, but just saying that wasn't racist. All that needs to be said. I think Jose Mourinho will knock Rangers out. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but I'm actually going to go with Fenerbahce to go through. So yeah, Jose Mourinho to go through to the quarterfinals. Next is AZ Alkmaar, I think it is, versus Tottenham. Pretty simple. I think Tottenham will go through. Especially as for Man United and Tottenham, that the second legs are both at their home grounds at Old Trafford and at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So their fans will get behind them. So yeah, I think they'll both go through. So Tottenham will go through to the quarterfinals. Next, Victoria Pilsen versus Lazio. Now, Lazio have had some interesting players over the years. They've had Insigne play for them. I don't know if he's still there, but if he is still there, then he'll probably be the difference here. But yeah, I think Lazio will knock Victoria Pilsen out. So I'm going to go Lazio to go through to the quarterfinals. Next, we've got Bodo Glimt versus Olympiacos. Not much to really say here. I think Olympiacos will go through because I think last year they were in the Conference League final. So they could get close to the Europa League final if they keep on playing well. Next, we've got Ajax versus Frankfurt. Now, this is actually probably the second or third most interesting game after Real Sociedad versus Man United. AZ Alkmaar and Tottenham is not really interesting because Tottenham are expected to win. So this is actually probably the second most interesting game. Or even this one, but we'll get onto that later. Ajax, I know they've been poor recently. And Frankfurt, I don't really know how their league form is. Any Frankfurt fans, any fan of any of the European clubs, apart from like the English ones, let me know in the comments what you think your team will do. But I'm going to go with Frankfurt to actually go through. I don't know. I just feel like Ajax have just dropped off from the past few years. So yeah, I'm going to go Frankfurt to go through. And finally, Roma versus Athletic Club Bilbao. I mean, Nico Williams is still there. So he might be the difference here. But I'm actually going to go Roma to go through. So yeah, Roma to go through to quarterfinals and Athletic Club Bilbao to go out. So thank you very much for watching this Europa League round 16 draw. There may be some watch-alongs for this later on in the competition. If, let's say, there's a Man United Tottenham final, maybe, but we'll see. There'll definitely be a Europa League final watch-along. So when the Europa League final is announced, there'll definitely be a watch-along for that, especially like the Champions League and the Conference League as well, which Chelsea should be in, but get what I mean? So yeah, live streams may be possible, but looking very unlikely at the moment for this stage of the Europa League, but we'll see. But thank you very much for watching. Hope your team does well in this round. See you for the Conference League video in a bit.